Hello YouTube, and welcome to my comic book pickups for the week of April 18th, 2018. Very insanely light week this week. I didn't have much to get at all. And I actually wasn't able to make it to the comic book shop, so I had to have a friend pick up books for me. So that's awesome, but I probably, would have grabbed a few more if I was wandering around looking myself. But either way, start off with Wasted Space #1 from Vault Comics. This was like described as Philip K. Dick crossed with something else that I can't remember now. Sounded semi-interesting, so I'll check that out. So that's Wasted Space #1, Vault Comics. Also a #1 is Survival Fetish. This is a Black Mask book. I don't know anything about this one other than I saw it was a #1 from an indie publisher, so I figured I'd grab it and check it out. Could be awesome, could be terrible. Another #1 that I know nothing about, I sound super educated on comic books today, is Her Infernal Descent #1 from Aftershock. I've liked pretty much everything I've read from Aftershock. Pretty much. Not every single thing, but most of it. So this should probably, hopefully be good, statistically be good. It sounds like an interesting title. I don't know who Lonnie Nadler is, or Zach Thompson, or Kyle Charles, who are either the writers or illustrators or some things. Then there's also some people down here. We have D. Kanefi and Ryan Ferrer. I can't. Only if they're easy names. If they're not words that I've heard before, I can't do it. Either way, Her Infernal Descent. Check it out. I got X-Men Gold #26 because we got the Kitty Pryde Colossus marriage thing happening here. So I definitely wanted to pick that up. The artwork looks good, but I'm not like the biggest fan of how Kitty Pryde looks there. She doesn't look how I like Kitty Pryde to look. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, she looks a little different than I think she looks in my head. I don't know what I'm saying. Either way, X-Men Gold 26. Will You Marry Me? And I'm sure some kind of hijinks will happen in here. There's no way that they can just get engaged and everything's cool, easy breezy. Doesn't happen. I'm continuing with Weapon... Ooh, wow, that was interesting. Weapon H #2 here. I did really enjoy Weapon H #1. I'm sure a lot of people either didn't read it or didn't like it. Because it's a mashup and that's all Marvel does and blah blah blah, and we like to complain. Whatever, I like it. So I liked Weapon H #1 a lot. I thought it was a cool book. I even went back and ordered that really cool looking cover swipe of 181, so that is on the way, so I'm excited to get that pretty soon. Either way, Weapon H #2, hopefully that will be as cool as #1 was. I heard some of the story about when that Wendigo and stuff unfolds, so that'd be cool. Venomized #3, Colin Bunn got that cover. Venomized, interesting storyline. All these things are venomized, like that Thor's hammer thing that I can't ever say, so I won't try and I'll just call it Thor's hammer. That's venomized. What does that mean? We'll find out in Venomized #3. I am a small child, so I got Marvel Superheroes Adventures #1 because it just looks so fun. I really only got it because it has a little cartoony Spider-Gwen on the cover. So, I am an adult. I do what I want. I think this is wrapping up Avengers No Surrender. So this is number 690. Excuse me. 698. Wow, that was terrible. So that's part 15 in here. I think this is the wrap up. I could be wrong, Could be completely wrong. But I think this is the end of that. That dude's on the cover. So that can only mean one thing. Something is happening. That's been a cool storyline so far. And so has this. This is Amazing Spider-Man 799. We have, what, 2 more issues of Dan Slott, and then Mr. Dan Slott will be gone off of the Amazing Spider-Man title. So, some cool stuff going on there. Some cool characters laying in the wreckage down there. You can see all them. Got the Red Goblin. More, lots of complaining about the Red Goblin and the Weapon H and the Venomized and all that. Not for me. I'm down with all of it. So, whatever. Yeah, so that's Go Down Swinging Part 3. This is Infidel Part 2, put out by Image Comics. Infidel number 1 was very crazy and interesting, so I figured I would continue with number 2. I don't continue with a lot of Image titles. I end up getting like the first one, then I drop off. But I did continue with this one. You know, I continued with a few of them, like Redneck and Redlands, and I don't know. I'm sure there's more, but yeah, I wanted to follow this one for a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. It's pretty cool cover too. Nice cover art there. I got Warframe number 4. This is put out by Image as well. Image, Top Cow, all that stuff. I actually hoped for the other cover on this, but either way, this is the one I got, so that's cool. Warframe. Read it. Like it. Enjoy it. Okay, so this is Skyward. And this is Skyward number 1, put out by Image. And the solicit for this, to me, doesn't do a good job selling it, but I feel like it's going to be good. It sounds kind of stupid, like where it's like we're at the point where gravity doesn't really exist, or doesn't exist as we know it now, or something along those lines in the future, and something like one day it comes back or something. I'm not sure. It just didn't sound that cool, but I was like, you know what? This is gonna be cool. Just gotta give it a shot. Ignore the bad solicits. I think this will be cool. And I like the cover. It's a nice cover. Good art. Here is my action number 1000. Dun, dun, dun. So I, of course, opted for the Mike Allred cover because it is the greatest Superman cover probably ever to exist. Action Comics cover. It's a really nice cover. Mike Allred does such a good job on this kind of stuff. I mean, it really looks like it's from then. From the 60s, like early 60s or whatever. It's just some very nice artwork there. Gotta love Mike Allred. Why isn't he doing like 20 books right now? He should be doing a few books for Marvel, a couple at DC, and a lot of independents right now. But I believe he's just kind of in and out at Marvel. I know he was doing that Bug the Forager, I think it was called, book at DC, or Young Animal or whatever. Can't remember if that was a DC or a Young Animal book. Either way, he was doing that. I haven't seen that in a while, so I don't know if that ended or what. Either way, whatever. This is Action Comics 1000. That is Superman. This is done by Mike Allred. Amazing. Thank you, Mike Allred. You are God. Okay, so that was all my new books. Like I said, it was a really light week. Got a couple of things in the mail, just a couple. I finally scored a copy of Kill or Be Killed number 1. Been trying to get that for a reasonable price for a while, and I haven't found one, so now I have. So I'm excited about that. I was going to send it to go get graded, but I don't think I will now because we got some little problems. Just a couple, but I don't want to grade like a 9.2 or something. I don't see any purpose in that. So I will just keep my raw copy of Kill or Be Killed number 1 and maybe find a graded one later. Either way, super happy to have a number 1 on that. And then I also found this at a random local comic book shop. This is Monsters Unleashed, the magazine. This is issue number 2, and of course it has Man-Thing on the cover, so I got it. It's really low grade, but it was really low price too, so picked it up. Man-Thing, Monsters Unleashed, awesome. It's been real. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave me a comment below letting me know all the books that I missed this week, because God knows I had to have missed a lot for me to get like 14 books or whatever that was. Let me know what you guys got. Let me know what you didn't get, I guess. Let me know things. Tell me what's up. Educate me. I don't know anything about comics, and I would like to know from you. Yeah. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, please like this video if you can. I saw I got attack of the dislikes again last week, so that's cool. If you feel like you dislike my video, then I guess dislike it. That's your right as a God-given YouTube critic. Whatever. I'm just a dude showing you the comic books I bought. And I don't think there's any politics in this, but again, if you feel like you need to dislike that, then have fun. You're obviously cooler than me. But yeah, like the video if you can. Dislike it if you must. Leave a comment, please. And subscribe if you have not. Thank you so much, and have a good week.